Welcome to Illuminati Silver's Inner Sanctum, where we tell you the truth about precious metals, banking, economics and politics. Today is Thursday the 10th of January 2019, and we're pleased to announce that UK journalist, author and broadcaster Marcus Stead will be joining our editorial team and will be known to our listeners as Journo Marcus. Marcus is the author of a number of biographical books, including Brian O'Driscoll, Ireland's most capped rugby player of all time, and was voted Player of the Decade by Rugby World in 2010, former English cricket captain Kevin Pietersen, Frankie Dettori, Britain's best-loved champion jockey, who won the Ascot Gold Cup for the first time, aged just 21. So his enthusiasm for sport is well known. For true sport aficionados, he also writes about snooker, darts, and American football for television. He is also, and spends most of his time, immersed in that murky world of politics, and is a regular writer on the subject, and is frequently interviewed on national radio. Marcus will be writing and producing podcasts for us on a whole range of subjects, including politics, philosophy, sport, and consumer journalism, such as property management and consumer rights. He has very strong views on Brexit, minority languages, and enterprise, and his talents even stretch as far as writing about the rise and fall of a traditional branded tea bag. Yes, you heard correctly. One minute he's predicting what the Prime Minister is going to do about Brexit on national media, and the next he is writing about the rise and fall of Brooke Bond D tea bags. Quite an eclectic mix, don't you think? Most of Marcus's productions will be a mixture of articles and podcasts, and will be accessible in the Inner Sanctum, and perhaps up to 25% of his output will also be freely available to all of our subscribers. He is another important addition to our team, and this is a brief excerpt as to why he is joining us. Please forgive the poor sound quality, as it was done over the phone using an external recorder. All of his personal podcasts are carried out with high quality audio gear. So, I'm interviewing Marcus on the phone briefly here for you, our listeners and subscribers. Marcus, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Now, it's a great pleasure to welcome you here to the Illuminati Silver's podcast, channel, and Inner Sanctum. Marcus, I have to ask you this question, which I'm sure is on the lips of many. Why the heck are you joining us?
Well, the answer to that really is that this is a place on the internet where we can engage in intelligent conversation on a whole range of matters, and there aren't many good forums on the internet where we can exchange ideas in an adult manner without it becoming full of spam and silly arguments between people. So I'm optimistic with what I've seen so far, that we can debate things in an adult and sensible way on a whole range of subjects. And I'm looking forward to getting to know people very much.
Marcus, that's wonderful. Now, we are split between what's available to the public at large and our Inner Sanctum, which is for paying members. Now, I've already mentioned that 75% of what you produce, quite frankly, will be within the Inner Sanctum, but 25% will be for everyone. Now, I've mentioned the fact that you're particularly interested in politics, sport and consumer issues. Have I missed anything out, or is there perhaps something on the horizon that you may feel appropriate to pay your attention towards?
Well, you've covered the gist of where I work. I work mainly in sports journalism, and I'm also a political analyst for various outlets. But there's also another side to me. I've written articles about things like Brooke Bond D tea and stuff like that, which is a well-known British brand of tea that went into decline and quietly disappeared last year. So there are many strands to my work, and I'm looking forward to the serious stuff and some lighter moments as well, which may interest many Illuminati Silver subscribers and readers.
Now, the majority of our subscribers, Marcus, come from the United States. Then the bulk of the remainder are the United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and then we have a number in Europe and a few in Asia. Looking at the US market in particular, what sort of areas do you think you can contribute for the benefit of those members particularly?
Well, I want people in the USA to be very gentle with me because I'm a Chicago Bears fan, and for those who watched the NFL playoffs last weekend, Chicago Bears were incredibly unlucky to lose in the final quarter. So please be very, very kind to me. Don't wind me up too much. I'm still getting over that. But to people in the United States, to be serious, there's been a coarsening of politics in the last few years all around the world. We're seeing it in this country with protests outside Parliament turning nasty, and we're seeing it very obviously in the United States. I'm hoping that the Inner Sanctum and the website overall will be a place where we can discuss things in a mature way and respect one another's views. And I think that word respect. Let's debate things, let's have our differences and air them vigorously, but let's not go into coarseness or crudeness or personal abuse. And I'm hoping that's what the forum will become. That's how I intend behaving, and I hope others will as well.
Marcus, I couldn't say it better myself. Thank you very much. We are looking forward to what you produce, and I can say that your first article is already on the website today. So,
wow.
So tremendous news, and we're looking forward to a lot more.
Thank you very much. I look forward to it.
Thank you, Marcus, very much. So, there we have it. And if, when you go to our website, you place the cursor over the Inner Sanctum menu option, you will see a subsection marked Journo Marcus appear, and you will see items appearing under his section on a regular basis. And as we suggested on the video, there's already at least one entry there. So please visit regularly and listen to both his podcasts and view his articles. For we are confident that you will certainly find them most interesting. Disclaimer. Illuminati Silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.